This shit is so crazy because I was just watching this video, right, of this other YouTuber I like. He kind of does like yap videos like me and stuff, but he's like, I'm not a YouTuber, but there's just a mental diary, daily diary, visual diary type shit for me in the future type shit. But his name is BRS, right? Black Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, and he was essentially just saying that like how he's been feeling stuck and he just needs change. And I was like, damn, bro, even with the motion that he might have right now, it might not be the craziest shit, but he got a couple thousand subs. You feel me? He got tens of thousands of subs, and like you feel me, he's got some popularity and people and engagement and all that shit, and can make money off of it, right? And he's still like feeling the exact same way that I'm feeling right now, where it's like he just wants to leave and just needs a change of environment, just new people, a new place, new everything, and that's really how I'm feeling right now, bro. Like, bro, I just want to get out of Johannesburg, bro. I really want to just get to New York and go to LA or something, but I need my shit to get right first. My money right, which I'm gonna get right soon, type shit. Um, yeah, bro, this shit like different, bro. When you think about it, like for real, like this shit really different, bro. Like it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, like I be thinking about it, like we really all go through shit, bro. It's like like fuck. Bro, like we really all go through. Oh, that's much better. We really all go through shit, bro. And that's some shit that I be struggling to like. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm alone in this, you know. But it's like it's some shit that you really just have to accept the fact that I think we all go through this type of pain. We all go through this feeling because I feel like sometimes like I be going through this shit and then like I will like kind of like I like personalize it and make it seem like I'm the only one that's going through this and I'm the only person that's gonna understand and I'm the only person who feels this way and it's happening to me, you know. And I just realized that, bro, sometimes you like part of the come up, you gotta like learn to like stop taking things so personal and just accept that as part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas say the exact same thing, like each and every one of these niggas where they said, like Kai was saying at some point, like how he like, slow motion is better than no motion. You feel me? And it's like you feel like everything's stuck. You feel like it's moving slow. It's not moving the way that you want it to move. But you kind of like need to kind of like look at your progress and just kind of like remind yourself, like, and this is to me. This is to you, basically. To me, this is for me. You gotta like kind of like remind yourself that like a lot of the shit that's happening is some shit that you probably didn't imagine would be happening a couple months ago. Like a couple months ago when I first started the stuff that I was working on, I don't like to get too into detail about like how I make money and all those things because like, what I'm saying, I don't there could be people I know watching this that, I just don't want to give out that type of information. But it's not nothing illegal or anything like that. But I'm at a point in my life right now where it's getting to that point where financially I'll be able to like support myself. Mind you, I'm about to turn 19. You feel me? And it's just about to be different, right? It's just gonna change. Shit's gonna get better. And when it gets better, what I'm saying? Like, and a couple months ago though, it seemed like so distant. Like the place I'm in now, even if nothing big is happening, the place I'm in now felt distant as fuck. Like it didn't feel like a thing that was actually like plausible. It didn't feel like it was gonna happen type shit. Now that I actually am in that type of situation, you feel me? It feels like, what I'm saying? I didn't have money in my account, a couple months ago. And nothing. I didn't even have a bank account type shit. So even if like now I got some shit going on a little bit, even if it's small, it's something. You feel me? Like I don't really ask my friends for anything anymore. Type shit. I really do everything myself, low key, which is just a thing that wasn't a thing a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did have other ways of like I was washing cars and all that, but even at that point, like when I was washing cars, never did I think I'd have what I have now, type shit, even if it's not as much. But your brain kind of like warps you when you get it, and you kind of like the realities of the world coming away. Like it might not be enough for what you want, type shit. But you also gotta like remember there was a point in time where you didn't have it, so you need to be extra grateful and learn how to make the most out of it with this now, because there'll be a point where you 10 times it, 100 times it, and you won't know how to handle that either because you'll be around people that have more than that type shit. Right? Those are the lessons of life. Like someone, if I had like 20,000 subs and I was getting like 5,000 views per video or some shit like that, like not video, but like anything I made, let's just say I was a content creator, right? At that point, I'd feel like I'd be more secure in the fact that okay, things are changing, type shit. Like I feel like okay, we're getting there, and I feel better, type shit, right? But like he even said, like he feels like things are moving slow, type shit, which is crazy to me because I don't even have that type shit in anything like my music, my own other like avenues of like wealth creation and all that shit. Like what I'm saying, I don't be having that type shit, and he does, and that's the thing I be saying, like bro, like you know what, like at the end of the day, bro, you gotta just accept the fact that like the things that happen are not just happening to you only. It's something that niggas deal with, and niggas unisexual, by the way. Niggas deal with, and it's not something that you're supposed. Because sometimes your brain will justify it, and it'll make excuses for you, like, nah, you had every right to kind of like, be scared and give up because it was very traumatic. It's like, bro, you're not the only one. Like that shit is traumatic as fuck for everyone. Everybody goes through this shit. So that's why they say it makes or breaks you. These are the stages where it's like shit can get real, and it's like this is the stage where a lot of niggas step out and be like, I can't do this, and they go back to what they know. Everybody has some type of. I was even realizing with some guy, like when he was talking, he was talking about like how for him he has some shit where it's like he thinks about like back when he was playing football and stuff, how people used to treat him and how he always thinks about those people, and he had very hateful thoughts and he wanted to do a lot of crazy things, and I be having that shit now where it's like I be thinking about things that I about the way that I was treated back when I was younger, type shit. Oh, by some of my other friends and all that. And I just think about it. And then I just think about like how I hold it in, and I still keep it. It still guides a lot of the things that I do in my life. And it's been very hard to let go of that. You think about it every day. And he was even saying like with him, like with football, he still fantasizes about it. He still fantasizes about like playing and doing this and doing this, and I'm like that's so crazy. That's so crazy to me, bro. The fact that he might even go through. I thought people just move on because that nigga get like he like what I'm saying, like he goes out and all that stuff, things that I don't be doing type shit, and he still feels like that. So it shows me that like with people, we all have our little things that we all go through, right? And that's why like son Brent Fires was right essentially. Like, what does Sondom even mean? Type shit. Sondom meaning. Sonda meaning the realization that every other person, including strangers, has a life as vivid and as complex as your own, which is real as fuck. And Brent was saying that shit on some interview, but I didn't fuck with it because it just came off like he's trying to be deep and spiritual for the hoes. But essentially, that's just what I wanted to talk about. Like, we all go through the same shit somehow in one shape or form, and try not to like personalize your situation, even if it's happening to you personally. Don't take it as if you're the only one. You're allowed to feel and have emotions and be sad about it, but don't allow it to play you out of your position and make decisions off of that based on the fact that you think that it's a rare experience. It's not a rare experience. If you matter of fact, if you went out to speak to a lot of the guys, a lot of other girls, you'd find the same thing. A lot of the girls that you find beautiful and that you want to be with and stuff like that, not be with, but especially fuck, like you find the same thing. Like even though they're outside and they, very beautiful and they have a lot of attention from men and they have this and this, they also probably feel not as accomplished. They also probably feel like they're not where they need to be right now. You know what I'm saying? You have a best friend, like I'm saying, that nigga he's playing football. I'm gonna say his name, obviously. Best friends, who he also probably feels that as well sometimes. Where it's like he said that it's okay, it's okay. Just allow yourself to go through the process, accept it all. It's not gonna be easy, but allow yourself to allow yourself to fail, bro. Allow yourself to go through the motions. Allow yourself to try again and make mistakes. Because once you get it right, right, and you know how you got it right, you'll never go wrong again. So the only reason we haven't got it right is because if we get it right now, right, like we get the thing right, let's just say we make some money, right? If we don't know how we did it, it's gonna go back to the way it was. So we need to go through the process of actually learning and keeping our shit, like really being in it, going through those phases. You can't skip those stages. Bro, those stages of being a real nigga are all like I'm important for everybody. Every nigga goes through that stages of a real nigga, and you gotta go through those. It's non-negotiable. You gotta lose a bad bitch to know like what pain feels like. Okay, you gotta like be broke to have some form of like humility. If shit was just easy for your whole life, you got every girl you wanted. Every time you saw a girl, she thought you were bad too. Okay, she thought you were flying. I said bad. Whoa. But she thought you were fly too, just off the bat. Yeah, nah, you probably need a little bit of character development, a little bit, bro. You gotta go through that phase where people don't take you seriously, and you see how, you know, like mischievous. Mischievous is a bad word, but sly people can be, you know, how opportunistic they can be. And you can be opportunistic too, because it's not like you are interested in any of these girls for anything other than their looks. Well, if she was she was ugly, you wouldn't be trying to talk to her. So you can't really get mad at her for that as well, type shit. So if you guys want to use each other, at least acknowledge your own shortcomings, because not like you want a relationship either. I'm not looking for no girlfriend. I'm just looking for someone that you have access to and that you can be close to, but not close to the point where you have to actually put in effort, which is fucked up realistically. But I mean, it's what works in today's world, and it's the best option. Anyways, my laptop's about to die, so yeah, I just wanted to say that to myself. But shout out to me, shout out to a real nigga. Look at my bracelet, shit cool. I might put real diamonds on them bitches soon. Real diamonds, real ass diamonds. I'm about to do this into the camera, like, I'm about to hit that. We're gonna be like, okay, cool.